Previously on The Plot Thickens. With the beginning of Season 2 of Wasting All the Time, we introduced a new segment called The Plot Thickens. It was supposed to be a serialized 15-minute or so check-in with some fictional characters, and it ended up exploding and turning into a sort of its own parallel podcast. Then we had to stop. Now, we're starting it back up. The difference being that these are going to be standalone episodes that alternate with our regular Wasting All the Time episodes, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We did private investigators. We did cult members. We did people in a book club. Now, we're going to bring to you the crew of the International Space Station circa sometime in the near future. Enjoy. And now, the plot thickens. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me here in the middle here. Of course, I am once again Captain Gene. I am the current captain of the space station, and I wanted to welcome you once again to the space station, and I hope you have a good time here. Hope you found your little cubbyhole space where you sleep, and you've been to a couple different places here to get your lay of the land, as it were. And I just want to start off with maybe introductions. You go ahead. You first.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi,
Sorry.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Hi. So I'm Millie. I will be our communications officer. I'll be, the one sending the messages back to Earth. So if you ever, you need to communicate, I am the individual that you want to meet up with. That's me. Also, I have a background in party planning. So, if we ever want to get downtown, not downtown. I don't want to get downtown. But if we just want to have fun, we can have fun in space just as much as you can have fun in like Manhattan. Yeah.
All right, welcome, Millie. Thank you. And our last comms officer actually left things in a little bit of a disarray, so maybe you can help get that all organized and cleaned up. Look forward to working with you.
Oh no, I'm so bad at alphabetizing.
Who's next?
Captain Gene, I see you are welcoming new recruits. This is good. Your last communications officer maybe was not as good.
Yeah, that's okay. You're up to speed. Everything we just said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who?
Yeah. Okay, you're shy. That's right. Everyone, this is Ivan. He's been here before. He is, of course, a cosmonaut, cosmonaut, and he's
good. That was good.
Does science and stuff. Last time you were up here, you were doing science as well, right?
There's many very important experiments to do up in space. It affects the human body. It affects the animal body. It affects human animal body. So lots of things we can discover up here that give lots of good information to people back on Earth. So hopefully we can do much more science this time around and benefit everybody more. Because
that's right.
Who does not like to be benefit from science? I know I do.
Yeah, well, I think we all benefit from science, and as long as we don't see any human animal bodies around here, I think we're good. I think we're good on that.
I don't get
no more of those. Anyway, yeah. So you're doing science again this time?
Yeah. I have many more supplies for experiments. So if you see box marked science supplies, maybe do not open it. They're very sensitive. Some to light, some to radiation, some to human tears. So if you
Oh,
What?
Please do not touch or mess with science supplies. Ivan's science supplies is a big closet. I specifically requested lots of room for it. So I would really appreciate if you do not go delving into all of my supplies. But science benefits all humans, so you also win if you don't
Okay.
touch my stuff.
yeah. All right. So Millie, meet Ivan. Ivan, meet Millie.
Hi.
And
Hello.
I'm Gene.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Millie.
And I am Uwe Klingman.
Say it one more time.
Yeah, my
Got
name
an
is
ear.
Uwe Klingman.
Yeah.
I'm here for the well, it's a new program that my country has started up. They want to see what the isolation of the space places will do to someone like me who has more of an artistic temperament. See, I'm an artist. You see,
Wow.
I perform art for the people.
What is
That's
your
great, Uwe.
what is your science degree?
I do not have a science degree. It is I don't
have any
actually
kind of
have
degree, is that right?
no degree, no degree at all. So
I saw your performance in London. Yeah,
in
yeah,
London,
yeah.
yes, I made the Big Ben disappear.
It's a real David Copperfield vibe.
Okay, I think I put in my my dossier for you, Captain, that I would really prefer not to have the old DC mentioned.
You know who he is, though, right?
Yeah, we've had a few run-ins in the past.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Boy.
because I remember seeing his show in London after your show, and he made both the Big Ben and like a couple bridges just disappear, and Parliament went missing for a week.
That's right, he fucking did, didn't he? He really fucking did. He did that. That's a
That's
fucking thing
amazing.
that he did.
So,
Mr. David fucking Copperfield did that.
not to dwell on this, but so what you're saying, Uwe, is you made Big Ben disappear, but then it came back?
Yeah, that's part of the magician's code. You have to make it come back. So, like when we go to the moon and I make the moon disappear, I will make it reappear again too.
Okay, you do understand that the moon is not on our itinerary, right? We're in low Earth orbit.
Will we pass by the moon at any point?
It's very far away.
That would
Like
actually
how
be
far?
pretty helpful for me too. You get some dust.
Like, can I get a sheet over it from where we are?
No, I mean, you could put a sheet over the window.
I mean, it's space, so I know that the distances are far. So the sheet I brought is very long.
Is it 250,000 miles?
In Germany we use the metric system,
Oh, okay.
but I'll
sure
check
it'll
the
work.
conversion, and you have a Google machine up here, yeah?
Oh yeah, yes. I can look anything up for you. I can look at that for you.
Okay, yeah. So what is that number that Captain Gene said, but in normal people numbers?
Yeah. So, Millie, I think currently we're at about 230,000 miles away.
Oh, so that would be 384,400,000 meters.
Excellent. Wow. Okay, so that's what you do in Germany, huh?
Okay. Well, it's not a problem. I brought some yarn and knitting needles. I just have to lengthen this sheet a little bit, I think.
Yeah. No, I did. When we were unloading the capsule, I noticed you brought several actually giant balls of yarn. That's I didn't know what it could possibly be for.
Oh no, that reminds me. I brought as a prop several boxes, decorative boxes marked science supplies. And after hearing Ivan's speech, I just worried that maybe there's been a mix-up somewhere. So my boxes are the pretty ones.
What do you mean
pretty boxes?
Pretty. As in like full of sparkles and snakes and hot women?
Well, they are made to look, majestic and rich sort of thing. They are not a utilitarian thing the way that I assume yours would be.
Hey, come on, everybody. We're just meeting everybody for the first time. Let's not judge people by their boxes.
I'm sorry.
That's a great idea, Millie. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's keep
American sentimentalism.
We're up here zooming real fast, orbiting the Earth every 90 minutes. It's kind of a crazy place when you really think about it. So let's all get along. No judgment. So,
you are the
space.
captain. Safe space, is that another American pun? Because we are in space.
Space, yeah.
And do you think you are safe? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's really good.
I do enjoy puns. Puns are good. Jokes make Ivan laugh.
I think we're gonna have a fun time here. Let me just tell you a little bit about the eating situation. We've got food on board. Some more came up in your capsule. Because most of it's sort of freeze-dried situation. We do have a microwave to heat things up. We can add water to reconstitute things. And each of you, I think we're allowed to bring up one personal food item. Is that right?
Yes, that's what they told us on the ground.
Great.
I hope no one minds. As we all know, humans are very evolved creatures, but we are indeed evolved. So one of the most important things with eating is the hunting instinct. So for my food item, I did bring some small animal. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember the word in English, but I will be hunting it throughout the ship prior to meal times. So please, if you see me with spear and loincloth, do not be alarmed. I am a hunting animal for hunting instinct, which makes food more filling. Amino acids, very, very scientific. So please do not be alarmed.
Well, sorry. Look at me. It's a judgment-free zone, everybody. Judgment-free. I will just sort of a note to you, Ivan, for your hunting sesh. Up here in microgravity, loincloths don't function quite the same way as they do on Earth.
What do you mean?
I don't want to be rude, but we did have this talk last time.
I thought this had been settled, Captain. This is safe space. You cannot judge me for my attire.
It's not a judgment. You can wear the loincloth over your pants.
Where must pants be worn?
I don't want to turn this into an international incident.
Ivan, with a loincloth, I've got some knitting needles. I can just, run a string from the back of the loincloth underneath to the front of the loincloth, holds it down, yeah?
This is excellent. Very good. No, because crafting one's own tools is perfect for hunting. Oh, I like you. We will get along well.
Also, instead of a food item, I brought along a kind of a pet.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay.
So, I just want to make sure. I brought up my pet rabbit.
Okay.
And I want to make sure, since there's going to be a hunting thing going on, and we don't know exactly what kind of animal Ivan has brought up, I just want to make sure everyone knows that the rabbit is with me, yeah? It's a little fluffy rabbit. Here, he's right here.
Ivan, is that ringing any bells? Rabbit? Is that no?
Oh, yes.
Sound-
No, I know this word. Yes. Duh, I'm familiar with this
Okay,
word.
so that's not what you brought.
Is excellent question. I will have to go check manifest.
His name is
What?
Mr. Fluffy.
He's. I was about to say he's so fluffy. Can I hold him? Can I hold him?
Oh, yeah, go
I'd like
ahead.
to hold him.
Interesting
Fluffy,
science fact. You can see prey animals have eyes on both sides of head, so they can see predators coming. That's how you know this animal's meant to be eaten.
I'm going to keep you in my cabin,
Okay.
my friend now.
That's cool that you brought a rabbit up in what looked like a 12-pack of Pepsi.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite props.
Did you bring feed for the rabbit?
Yeah, the feed is in the things that looks like a guitar case.
Oh, okay.
Hippity hoppiting all over my heart.
So you took our offer to bring up an instrument and a food item, and you brought a rabbit. That's
Abracadabra!
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not German, so I didn't understand what you said, but
I'm gonna move your nose every night.
Yeah, eat your fucking heart out, David Copperfield. Yeah.
what's that, Millie?
Oh, nothing.
You're just blissing out over the rabbit right now?
I wasn't allowed to have pets growing up, so this is a treat.
Oh, okay. Was that like a parental choice, or was that mandated by the state, or?
A little bit of both, you know.
Okay.
I don't have. So I will let you know, Captain, that I did not bring a pet. I did not bring a pet.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Here you go. I brought my starter. This is my yeast starter.
Oh boy, we have an
really-
oven now. That's going to be great.
Yeah. I like baking bread, and I just figured, you know what? I want to see what space sourdough is like. You know? I think everybody wants to see.
I'm intrigued.
I think that's going to be great. The way,
the
the bubbles are going to go interesting directions, and yeah, that's going to be fun. Boy, that's something to really look forward to.
Yeah, don't you think so, Mr. Fluffy? Yes, you like the starter, don't you?
Millie, is that
You like
branding iron for bread?
Yes, it is. It is. I have to, you know, it's a tradition in the Stockman family. You have to brand everything you make.
Everything.
Everything.
Wow.
I
It's
even
like,
have a brand.
Your parents branded you when they made you.
Oh yeah, just like instead of, you know how a doctor will just like slap a baby's bum to make sure they're alive. When you get branded, you get the same result.
You
Wow.
Americans are doing much more exciting science than I thought. This is child rearing at its finest.
That's great. Hey, did anybody have any questions about the accommodations so far?
Oh, I do have a question, Captain.
Yeah, Millie.
I was wondering. I was just curious. It's not that big of a deal, but I did not see an entertainment closet for streamers or balloons or wrapping paper or tissue paper or like those little play games that you have to pin a tail on a donkey and the blindfolds that you need for it, or the cornhole game, or I didn't see the closet for that.
Oh, yeah, that's in our second storage module. I can show you that later if you would like.
Oh yes, very much so.
Is it
Yeah, I
also
mean, we-
having a piñata? I have heard much about this tradition. I'm very excited to try it.
Yeah, Ivan, about that. We do have a piñata.
Is it good?
It's been up here for a very long time,
Mm.
and I just got to say it hasn't aged well.
What do you mean the little colorful papers on the end are slightly bleached?
Not exactly.
Oh,
It's more of it just hasn't, culturally speaking, aged well.
I'm sure it's no problem. It will be excellent representation of American culture and celebration. I cannot wait to see. We can record video and send to everybody and say, look, international celebration on the station with American tradition coming together.
Actually,
That'd be great for our social media page.
well, Millie, glad you're thinking. Actually, I think you are part of the solution here. Maybe you could make a new piñata.
Ooh, handcrafted.
Did you hear that, Mr.
Don't
Fluffy?
you
We're gonna
think
make
that paper
a piñata.
mache and in microgravity would be a lot of fun?
It's gonna be piñata in space, Mr.
And while we're spitballing ideas here, Uwe, maybe you can make the old one disappear.
Yeah, is it the one up in the corner there that's shaped like a naked woman?
It's supposed to be behind a curtain. Where'd the curtain go?
Abracadabra!
This is excellent trick. Curtain disappears, naked woman appears. I told you, you and I going to be good friends. I like your magic tricks.
It's traditional.
Okay.
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah. Curtains in microgravity. Same problem as the loincloth.
What problem was that? I already forgot.
Okay, not a judgment zone. It's not a problem. Okay.
That's right. We are all friends. We are all going to get along. Captain keeps us in line, as a good captain does. Captain, speaking of keeping in line, what form of corporal punishment will be applied to people who break rules, who do not listen, people who sleep in past bell? What kind of punishment is going to be inflicted upon us should we fail?
Oh, well, it's in the old days, back when you and I started out, it was a lot more of that sort of thing.
Da.
The level of professionalism was quite high, and it's different now. It's less. I mean, some of us are on schedules, but Uwe, I don't think you have a schedule. Is that right?
Not
You're
particularly.
just here until the next capsule return.
Planning to, create some kind of a, performance schedule for you all. I will say, as far as punishment is concerned, I did bring, I have some handcuffs and whips and things like that. They're meant more for decoration than anything else. But I'm sure that they would do in a pinch if it's needed. You just
Excellent.
If you do choose to use the handcuffs, there's like 4 sets. 2 of them are not going to be good as real handcuffs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot tell you why.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so to be a little clear, we do have procedures for conflict resolution, but let's just hope we never have to use it.
Okay, good. Because I'm not sure how many. I don't think you could get a lot of lashes out of one of those whips.
No, they are not made from strong material.
They're really just meant for show.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, as in show or like American Wink show?
Well, sometimes there's tigers, and they're very well trained, so you don't actually need a whip, but you need to crack the whip because the audience expects the whip to crack.
Oh,
But really,
no,
the tigers are very nice.
Very nice. Okay, I understand. This is good. Good friends, you and I.
That's great. I love to hear that. Were there any other questions?
I mean, technically, I did not hear about punishments, so I guess I will have to make up my own. But it's fine. It's good. That is part of good teamwork. You determine late. I determine punishment. It's good. Everyone gets punished equally. It's lots of fun.
So, Captain, I have a question.
Yes.
So I brought up, again, kind of as a prop thing, this candelabra. Do you have like a lighter of some kinds that I can use?
Okay.
I seem to have forgotten to bring one.
Yeah, there's no fire. That's actually, let's go over some ground rules. There's no fire on the space station.
No fire at all.
Our air is heavily oxygenated.
Oh.
And fire bad. If anyone sees fire, say so.
Does that count the sun? Or is that just plasma fusion that we don't count as fire?
What about if I see a fire in somebody's will?
Excellent question.
Fiery will.
Mm.
That's good. I don't know that we need to go off on a metaphorical tangent, but if you see that, encourage them.
Right, because this is a safe space.
Yeah.
Very safe.
And one of the ways we keep it safe, no real fire. So
Okay,
we got some LED bulbs we can just stick in the top of that candelabra there.
Yeah, and I'm going to take these cufflinks off, and I cannot tell you why.
Okay, I respect that. But I am the captain, so if you ever want to talk to me about it, you know how to do that.
It's forbidden.
I am familiar with this.
Oh, right, there's the magician's code.
Oh.
Okay, well, I mean, you don't have to just say it out loud like that, but...
Well, I mean, everybody knows that there's a code.
That's right.
Everyone knows there's a mafia too, but if you tell that to a mafia guy, he says there's no such thing as the mafia, so, you know.
Is that
Yeah,
so?
Well, yeah. And it's not like you say magician's code 3 times and suddenly the big bad magician, like a really cool one like David Copperfield kind of like pops out of nowhere or anything.
That guy's
Jesus
great.
Christ.
You are telling me we say magician's code 3 times and David Copperfield shows up for a show on the space station? Uwe, can you make this happen?
That would be a neat trick.
Oh, yeah.
Look, well, I believe the captain would agree that, we have limited supplies. There is only oxygen enough for 4 people. So it would really be unfair to David to bring him up here when he would just have to asphyxiate and die, yeah?
Well, I
This
thought if
is
he's your
true.
mortal enemy, that would be like the best thing for you, right?
Yeah,
just-
for
that's just
me,
how it works.
yes. Selfishly, for me, that would be a wonderful thing to watch David Copperfield gasp out his last in the cold, dark vacuum of space. Observing to see whether, what killed him was the vacuum of space or the cold of space or just the asphyxiation, from there being no air. Which one of those things would kill him first would be wonderful
Okay.
for me to watch,
Okay. Uwe.
but it would be distressing for the rest of you,
Yeah.
and that would be
duh.
selfish of me.
Very distressing. Yes, I would hate this thing. Very hateful.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's keep conflict talk about death to a minimum. Just here's a friendly reminder. I have this is Frankie. He is a plush shrimp. And Frankie teaches lessons about not being a selfish shellfish. Okay? So remember Frankie whenever you're feeling selfish.
And Freddy will give us advice, or Freddy is like
Frankie.
Frankie is what? Yes, Frankie. He is a repository for shame. If you are selfish, you tell him and say, for example, I kept all the water and someone almost died. You tell Ferdinand this.
Frankie would then say, "Oh, hi, I'm Frankie. Don't be a selfish shellfish. Think of others."
Captain Gene, would you like some maybe some free ventriloquism lessons?
That would be a dream come true. I spent so much time in school, with math and physics and all of that, and getting my pilot's license. I just, I never actually got around to that.
Yeah, I can tell. So we work on this together, and we make Frankie into like kind of a real character for you. You kind of work it up to a place where maybe we can look to Frankie as some kind of actual authority rather than, what he is right now.
He's been very helpful to past crew, but I'm open to anything. As long as it doesn't involve fire. Don't want to put this shrimp on the Barbie. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, because he's a plush shrimp, so if you were to barbecue him, he would just melt. The polyester fibers would melt, and it would not be a pleasant thing to eat.
Frankie's my shrimp companion. He's not my pet.
Although, perhaps...
Dear. Oh.
Go ahead, Millie.
Oh, I was just saying he's your companion? I mean, no judgment on this side, but I don't know if that's proper ISS protocol, Captain.
Oh, oh boy. I need to look through the protocols again. Maybe we could talk about that offline. I'm suddenly very self-conscious that maybe I'm doing something wrong as the captain.
So do we do these meetings?
Authority figure, always right. That's what they teach us.
Thank you. That's misguided, but thank you, Ivan.
So do we do this meeting like every day, every week, or?
I like to think of it as sort of an ad hoc thing, a little get together. Used to be called a powwow, not anymore.
Not anymore. No.
Not anymore.
It's bad publicity.
Yes, because of racism, yeah.
Is it racism or is it culturalism?
I don't know. It's America. They have both there.
Oh, it's very important. How you are offending someone is important. You must offend them correctly.
I feel like this meeting's come to a natural conclusion. I'll call these every once in a while, and we can check in, see on how things have been going. I look forward to the talent shows and all of that fun and the hunting expeditions. Ivan, please be careful.
Of what?
Everything. There's a lot of really sensitive equipment around here.
I am a scientist. I know this. Of course, be careful of equipment, Ivan.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, it's just last time you put the spear through the side of the vessel and we had to repair it real quick.
It was excellent training drill. Everyone survived. Very few
excellent.
Supplies lost.
It was not a drill. It was excellent. Okay. There are no further questions. We'll see ya. Great.
All right, back to lab.
Do we like put our hands into the center and go team, or is that?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, everyone, put your hand in the center here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to leave my gloves on if it's okay with everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Gloves are fine. And then we'll, on the count of 3, we'll lift up and do a cheer. What should the cheer be? Go team.
That or safe space? I don't know.
Safe space. I like safe space. Thank you, Millie.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
Slavonyakia.
3, 2,
safe space.
1. Safe space.
Safe space. And you see doves.
Did you bring those up as your instrument?
These will feed us for weeks.
Those were in the fake books I brought.
Oh, wow. Oh, you could recreate so many romantic scenes with all those doves.
Yeah, now I think about it, we should probably get them back before they poop and things.
Yeah.
About that, Mr. Fluffy.
I've got this.
Mr. Fluffy, we can reenact romantic scenes. Mr. Fluffy, we can reenact.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Thanks everybody for listening to
Oh my God, thank you.
another episode of The Plot Thickens. So happy we could bring this back.
Oh, it's so good already. You're welcome in advance. You feel me?
We are going to be switching up our release schedule a little bit, and these Plot Thickens episodes will alternate with the Wasting All the Time episodes.
Yes.
And certainly hope you enjoy that. So stick around for the next time when we find out what these crazy people have been up to.
Wacky even. Sorry, friends.
Will Uwe strangle someone over a David Copperfield mention? Is Millie already in love with the rabbit? Will Ivan bust out the loincloth? Will Captain Gene reveal that his last name is Wildest? Find out next time. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com. And there, we have all the answers.